Scientific Notation Part 1. Write the following number in scientific notation. 12,120,000. The first step in writing a number in scientific notation is to locate the decimal. Here we have a whole number. If the number is a whole number, the decimal is directly behind the last digit of the number. So we have a decimal located here. Next, we want to move the decimal so that there's only one number in front of the decimal point. And we're going to count the number of times that we move the decimal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I move 7 times to the left, I'll have one number in front of the decimal point, which is what we want. Next, we want to write the decimal number that we found. So our decimal number is now 1.212, and we want to include all non-zero digits behind the decimal point. Now I'm going to finish writing my number in scientific notation. Now remember, scientific notation is in the form a times 10 to the n. I already wrote my a part, that's the decimal number. Now I'm going to write the times 10 to the n portion, which is my exponent. The exponent is the number of places that you moved the decimal point. If we go up to our note, we moved 7 places to the left. Since we moved 7 places, my exponent is going to be a 7. Since we moved to the left, my exponent is going to be positive. So remember, when moving to the left, I have a positive exponent. When moving to the right, I'm going to have a negative exponent. My final answer is 1.212 times 10 to the positive 7. Express the number 0.00078 in scientific notation. The first step is to locate the decimal. Here's our decimal point. Now we want to move the decimal so that there's one non-zero number in front of it. So I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 places to the right. Since I moved to the right, I know that my exponent is going to be negative. And since I moved 4 places, I know that my entire exponent is going to be negative 4. So first I'll write the decimal number, and my decimal number, after I moved the decimal, is 7.8. And my exponent is negative 4. So my answer is 7.8 times 10 to the negative 4. Express the number in decimal form without exponents. Now I'm given a number in scientific notation and I want to write it as a decimal or a whole number. In order to do this, I'm going to write down my decimal number of 3.9. Now we need to look at the exponent. The exponent is a positive 4. This tells me that I'm going to make my number larger, which means I'm going to move my decimal to the right. This is the opposite of what we did when we converted to scientific notation. So the exponent tells me that I'm going to move 4 places to the right. So I'll take the decimal and I'll move 1, 2, 3, 4. and I'll place zeros in my spaces. So my new number is 39,000. Write the number in decimal notation without the use of exponents. 8.9 times 10 to the negative 5. If we look at the exponent, we have a negative number. This tells me that my final solution is going to be small. So to make small numbers, we need to move to the left. Again, this is the opposite of what we did when we converted to scientific notation. So first you'll write your decimal, 8.9, then locate the decimal, and we're going to move 5 places to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Place the new decimal point and then fill the spaces with zeros. So our new number is 0.0000089.